I'm Sarah Fragani with KENS 5 News Now. Arson is investigating a fire at an East Side motel, calling it suspicious. That fire broke out at the Super 8 on Roland Road overnight. Crews say it started in a second-floor room. Firefighters got it under control quickly, and no one was hurt. A gunfight on the highway ends with one person dead in far southeast Bexar County. Now deputies are looking for the driver of an orange Dodge. Deputies say they got reports of that Dodge truck dumping trash at a car lot Wednesday afternoon off Highway 181 before pulling out a weapon and pointing it towards workers. Investigators say two workers in two separate vehicles started chasing the truck after calling 911. Witnesses say they saw shots coming from at least two vehicles. Minutes later, one of those workers was found dead in a wrecked vehicle.
The dispatch told them, okay, well then don't provoke them, don't follow them. Again, just be a good witness for us. Unfortunately, I believe they continued the pursuit, ill-advised as that may be, and now we ended in the death of a man over dumped trash.
The sheriff says it does not appear the victim was shot. However, the medical examiner will determine the cause of death. A father of a 10-year-old boy brutally beats one of his son's classmates. This, according to police who say the dad also forced his two sons to fight their classmates. Police arrested Ruben Duran Jr. on Tuesday for the assault, which took place across from Hot Wells Middle School last week. The 10-year-old victim later told officers he thought his classmate's dad was going to kill him. According to the arrest warrant, a witness told officers he saw Duran Jr. jump out of his truck and grab one of the boys, slamming the child's head into a fence post. Duran is also accused of attacking a witness who tried to break up the attack on the boy. He now faces 2 counts of aggravated assault. New body camera video from the Robb Elementary shooting leads to a police officer being disciplined. The Uvalde Police Department officer is on paid leave pending a hearing. On August 12th, the police chief ordered an audit of its servers for all footage related to the shooting. The unreleased video was discovered during that investigation. It is not clear when the video could be released or what it shows. A San Antonio veteran who was stationed at the Pentagon on September 11th says her painful memories to this day will not allow her to visit the rebuilt wing and memorial there. Monica Morris recalls the sound of a jet engine overhead and being knocked out of her chair as American Airlines Flight 77 flew into the building 23 years ago in the 9/11 terror attacks. Morris wants people to remember not just that day, but also what happened the day after.
It didn't matter what color we were, what gender we were, what God we believed in. Didn't matter at all. We were Americans. The American flag was flying on every single house. People were proud to be Americans. And I just wish that we could get that feeling back today.
Morris says she has the names of 3 friends who were killed at the Pentagon tattooed on her arm. Now, UTSA football player lost his father in the September 11th attack.
Through daily life, how I honor my father is just like, I try to do everything and have him in the back of my mind. So like, they say find your why, like him and my mom are my why, really. Everything I do, I try to do it for them.
Ronald says his father worked at the Pentagon. He took to social media sharing how he and other family members of 9/11 victims have reconnected throughout the years. A disturbing story: 2 sharks found decapitated and other marine life mutilated at Padre National Seashore. Now a suspect faces charges. In early August, coastal officials say they found a decapitated tiger shark and bull shark. They also found a dead stingray, which had been mutilated, and about 15 dead crabs. The suspect reportedly confessed to decapitating the sharks and harvesting meat. They say the suspect was cited for the violation and are now seeking civil restitution for the monetary value of the sharks. In court this week, a judge came down on a 12-year-old accused of making threats toward Luna Middle School during a FaceTime call.
You scared a lot of people. You understand that?
Judge William Cruz Shaw told the boy his behavior has to change. The boy's 16-year-old sister was also taken into custody. She's accused of interfering with deputies and trying to take their weapon while they arrested her brother on Tuesday. Both kids remain at the Juvenile Justice Center. A massive show is filming in San Antonio now, and they're looking for extras. Starting Monday, the production of 1923, a prequel to the hit show Yellowstone, will begin filming one of their episodes on Broadway. And as exciting as it sounds, it also means road closures in the area for days. However, nearby businesses are not too concerned about that. They're actually hoping filming will bring a lot more foot traffic.
Hopeful that people will still come to see us. They might be excited about the production.
And we're actually hoping to be sort of a hangout, spot for cast and crew if they don't have their own thing going on.
The San Antonio Film Commission told us a filming of a massive show like 1923 can cultivate film tourism, leading to increased revenue. And there's KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Frugani.